All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to apostle and elders in New York, GMS. And salutation to y'all can around the world just teaching the truth. My name is Maya Ga'ala Nagaba with the Chicago branch of GMS. And found something interesting. Akim, I was doing, know what I was reading, and right, I was reading Acts. I was reading John 4:22. Then this led me to Acts. It says Acts chapter 16 verse 1. It says, "Then came he to Derbe and Lystra, and behold, a certain disciple was there named Timaeus, son of a certain woman, which was a Jewish, and believed his father was a Greek." Now, most people, they read these scriptures, particularly these plantation Christians, man. All right, those that been indoctrinated with Esau's plantation Christianity, they've been, and that those false teachings been passed on to them through their third great grandparents, second great grandparent, first great grandparent, grandma, and this one of the tricks that Esau used to make our people docile, and Esau try to squeeze his slimy ass into Israel's salvation, which he can't do any damn way. Like I said, try. And this is, it's one of the scriptures the so-called Christians try to use. Okay, not Christians, they're Satanists, man. All right. The adversaries of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. They try to use to say the other nations, could be saved, which they can't. Only the nation of Israel could be saved. All right. Yeah, his father was a Greek, All right. And so, Esau, he changed it. He tried to say, it said Helene for sure. Esau try to play us. All right. Don't go Strong's. It says Helene. It says Helene Grecian or inhabited of Hellas, by extension a Greek speaking person, especially a non-Jew Gentile. You see right there, Esau tried especially a non-Jew, but it said by extension a Greek speaking person. All right, so Timothy father, well, basically an Israelite that was living in Greek customs, speaking the Greek language. He was all into it, man. Just like today's Jake, man, they all into the Israelites, but they think they're American, African American, right? They're not African. All right. And they're Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. So it's the same thing going on back then, man. And then it's repeating itself again today. Our people think they're Americans, man. They all into it. So that's why Timothy father was called a Greek, man. And the history of this go back to First Maccabees chapter 1 verse 11 all the way down to 16. Then it goes to Second Maccabees chapter 4 verse 10. You got example of Jake, adopting the Grecian customs, man, the heathen customs. Actually, the whole book of First Maccabees, it breaks down how the Israelites was culturally turned into Greeks. I said culturally, all right. Not physically, because you never could change your nationality, man. So First Maccabees show you how the Israelites became the Greeks and the Gentiles in the New Testament. And the First Maccabees the book of Maccabees is canon, man, because it's part of the Greek Septuagint. All right, which is a basically a Greek copy of the Old Testament that translated from Hebrew into Greek. All right, so it's Canyon, man. All right, so that cuts that mess. All right, that was lately stated by so-called Cherry Love, Cantaloupe Love, which is a vocab along wildebeest, pet wildebeest. All right, now more people say, "Oh, his father was a Greek." All right, no, he wasn't. All right, because you go to, now you go right here, Acts chapter 16. All right. Now, said member, you go to First Maccabees. It just tell you the history how the Israelites culturally became Greeks. Man. All right. Culturally. All right. Not physically, culturally. All right. Now you go right here to BibleHub.com. Now this is the Aramaic Bible in plain English. All right. So it says, it said, and he arrived at the city of Derbe and at Lystra, but a disciple was there whose name was Timaeus. All right, this is Timothy, son of a certain Jewish believer. All right, so they cut that mess that the Jews didn't accept. There's like didn't accept Yahushua, the one everybody in called Jesus. All right, so there you go, a believer right there. All right, and it's main scriptures of Israelite believers, man. All right, so that church doctrine that the Israelites rejected, Yahushua, the one everybody in calls Christ, that's a lie, man. That's a plantation Christianity, false doctrine. All right. Just like this false doctrine that Timothy followed was a straight up Greek Edomite. All right. So it says, son of a certain Jewish believer, and his father was Armenian. Oh. So I thought his father was a Greek. I thought his father was a straight up Greek, man. A straight up Edomite, man. All right. Now, go to right here, this website. Let's see, Hebrews. It says right here. Now, this is the website It says see Christian Resource Institute. All right, so the www Christian Resource Institute voice.org. It says right here. It says Hebrews, Arameans, and Israelites. All right. It says the two terms Hebrew and Armenian are both used in biblical text to refer to Israelites. All right. So Timothy's father was a Greek-speaking Israelite that was falling after those fake Greek gods. All right. Now, it says right here, let's go right here. All right, Acts chapter 16, verse 1. It said, son of a certain Jewish believer, and his father was Armenian. All right, so this is from the Aramaic Bible. In plain sense, it says father Armenian. Okay, so let's go to Deuteronomy 26 and 5. Now, King James Version, Blue Letter Bible, said Deuteronomy 26, verse 5. It said, thou shalt speak and say before Yahweh thy power, a Syrian ready to perish was my father. And he went down to Egypt and sojourned there a few, and became there a great nation, great, mighty, and populous. All right. So he's talking about Jacob and his sons when they went into Egypt. All right. Jacob was called a Syrian, but just going to Hebrew, it said Aramiah. Well, they got the word for Syrian. All right. All right. Which come from Aram, and then in the Aramaic Bible, all right, call them Aramian, all right. There go Aram right there. So it says Strong's info. It says Aramite, Aramean, Syrian, Aramis. All right. Now, the nation of Aram, they didn't go down to Egypt, became a mighty nation. It was Israel, Jacob, his sons, man. All right. And then right here it said Jensenius Hebrew Chaldee lexicon. It says Aramia, Syrian, Aramtus, Aramian, Western, Eastern, or inhabitant of Mesopotamia. Who came out of Mesopotamia? Abraham. When you read Genesis 11, man. I believe at the 38th verse, man. All right, so it tells you that who's the seed of Abraham? Isaac and Jacob. All right, now. All right, so let's go back. All right, so it said Deuteronomy 26:5. It says what? And thou shalt speak and say before Yahweh thy power, a Syrian ready to perish was my father. And he went down to Egypt, sojourned there with a few, and became there a great, mighty, and populous. All right. Great, mighty, populous. It says, and Egyptians evil entreated us and afflicted us and laid upon us hard bondage. It said, and when we cried unto Yahweh, the power of our father, Yahweh heard our voice and looked at our affliction, our labor, and our oppression. And Yahweh brought us forth out of Egypt with a great mighty hand, with an outstretched arm, with a great terrors, with signs and wonders. All right. And he brought us into this place and had given us this land, even a land floweth with milk and honey. It's talking about Israel, man. All right. This is Israel. All right. So Timothy's father was an Israelite, man.